because I always get asked how am I spoiled, and I don't come from a rich family, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. With the little coins my father had, he made sure he spoiled me. Yeah, like, the economy is like too high for you to be messing around with the nigga that doesn't do shit for you. Like, seriously. The fact that anyone who's watching me on social media and they used to know me, the fact that you still think I'm your type, or you still think nazaingia box, or you, that is pissing me off. Hauwezani na mimi na bado unaendelea kuangana na mimi, unaniletea jam kwa line, so ni utoke next, mwingine next I try his luck. So as long as wewe ndo unanitaka, itabidi tu unagaramia. By the way, this works magic. I just spread my eyes. Why is it washaring me like that? Shit. What the fuck? I even ended up getting concealer on like my shit. The fuck? I like to have something that looks like a buttonhole. I want this to be like very imedesha evil. So yeah. To my Kenyan girls, stop treating Americans like they are alpha and omega and all of that. He's just a man. Mzungu is just a man. Nyumeveka vie South B anga South C konywakira iko. Hello friends, my name is Barbie, that pang black girl, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I can see the family is growing and it makes me so happy. In case you haven't subscribed to my channel, remember to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. Follow me on my socials. I'm very active, by the way. Okay, Instagram and TikTok. I use the same name across all my social media platforms, so it's easy for you to find me. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys how I achieved this look. It's like so freaking cute. And tell me these glasses don't eat. Tell me this hair don't eat. Tell me this makeup don't eat. No, please. No, please. Okay, let's get down to the video. I swear by this brush. I love this brush so freaking much. And let me tell you guys something. I'm from like talking to like this passport bro. Mzungus that come, or like people that come from like really good countries that are like really doing well financially compared to mine. I call them passport bros because ain't no freaking way. But anyway, so I'm talking to like a passport bro I met on a dating app, and he wants to tell me how I live so far away. And he's not the first one to tell me that. Like every single time I'm like talking with someone, they mention the fact that I live so far away. And it's like, yes, and you know, I'm not trying to see you. I'm not trying to like do none of that. He's a nigga at this point. He's lived in Kenya for 3 years. He's telling me he's lived in Kenya for 3 years, and I'm like, wow. All right, Kamale, tutakuita Kamale for that reason. You're a Kamau, like the foot. Fuck you talking about I'm living so far away. Who wants to see you, sweetheart? Who wants to see you? I don't want to see you. I was also talking to another guy as well. This one is like a child. He's a child. I think he's like, if he's akiwa mzee sana, kama ni mzee sana kwa 22, kama ni mzee sana, I know. So I'm talking to this guy, sijui nini nini, and he's like, oh, you know, I'm a stoner. You could pull up to mines and we could stone. Guess an issue wapi? South B. No, C. C ama B. Whichever. South something. I think either South C ama South B. I think South C. Alafu, nie rĩu nyume Thika thiĩ South B anga South C kũnyua kĩraikũ. Hmm? Hmm? Hamkuangi serious. Hamkuangi serious, by the way. And that is why mimi nitaka single. Because hamko serious. Hamko serious. You want to like separate your hair into two the way I did, okay? All right? Into two like that. And then now so now that you had separated your hair into two, now you work with one side, and then you work the other side. So to work one side, I would not advise anyone to use rubber bands. They're not good for your hair. So if you can get a substitute for the rubber bands, even better, okay? And by the way, all this passport bros and whatever, they're not like making me feel bad about anything, because there's nothing to feel bad about, you know? Because when you're in the dating world, it's so easy to feel disappointed, to be disappointed, especially when you've been like in the dating industry for like such a long time. It's like, when am I gonna like get like when are my blessings like are gonna come my way, you know? And it's like, they will come. Blessings will definitely come your way, only if you know what you want and you don't settle for anything less just because something shows up. Don't settle for it. That's just it. Because for me, I already know what I want. Like, I am very clear on what I want. And I'm not going to settle until I get what I want. Regardless of whether I'm going to be single until, like, if I never get the kind of man I want, like, if he doesn't exist, then it's okay. I'm gonna get a dog and name him Wolf. And we're gonna live happily ever after, okay? So it's really no pressure when it comes to dating. That's something I've learned, because for me, I am not, and I will never bend my back for nobody. Absolutely nobody. And I'm so glad that I live so far away, because first things first, like most of the people I end up like, meeting online or matching with, or stuff like that, they live in like Kileleshwa, Westlands, yeah, Westlands and Kileleshwa mostly. And let me tell you, and me, I live in Thika, and let me tell you, I never leave my house. I never leave my house without transport, because you want to see me. You are trying to see me. I'm not trying to see you. And that's where we get it wrong when it comes to dating. You are the one who's trying to see me. I'm not the one who's trying to see you. So why should I bend my back backwards for you? Someone I barely even know. Like, when it comes to like dating, when someone's like, yeah, I want to take you out on a date, if that person is not coming for you, like, of which there are people who, like, for security purposes, don't like that, okay? So if you're not comfortable with someone coming for you, like outside your door, because for me, it's impractical to tell someone to like come all the way from like Kilelesha or Westlands to come pick me in Thika and then we go back. So since you don't want to do that, you're sending me a black car or an Uber. We don't have black cars in Kenya, but send me an Uber then. Send me an Uber. It's the least you can do. And I see so much on dating apps, people who talk about, I don't send fare, Sidri, I don't nini, I don't nini. It's okay. If someone is like, Kama Mimi, see, I'm telling you guys, most people think I live so far away. And it's a good thing. So that when someone actually does make the effort of sending me a cab back and forth and just making sure I'm good, that's someone that actually genuinely wants you. But someone that just comes and is like, you're living too far, it's like, okay, and you know And don't treat a man like he's better than you, regardless of whether he has more money than you. And to my Kenyan girls, stop treating Americans like they are alpha and omega and all of that. He's just a man. Mzungu is just a man. It's just that his color is different, okay? He just ages different, or he's brought up in a different culture, but he's still a man. Stop treating these Wazungus as if they're like, you put them on a pedestal. Stop putting men on a pedestal. Whether it's a rich man, a wealthy man, a provider man, and for as long as after the word there is a man after that, stop putting that person on a pedestal. He is just a man. He is just a man. Okay? He is just a man. For me, I don't give two. I wish I had my Fendi t-shirt on to get the point across, but I do not care whether you're Mzungu, whether I don't care. My type is Mzungu, of course. I'm not even gonna cap. My type is lobster and pasta. But the lobster and pasta is the one that yeye ndo ameangukia jackpot. Si mimi nimeangukia jackpot. Yeye ndo ameangukia jackpot. He's the one that won the lotto when you know, he got me, not the other way around. And that's how I move even in this dating sites. Because guess what, babe? You're fucking with me. I ain't no regular ass nothing. There's nothing regular about me, okay? So if you feel like I leave too far, it's okay. If somebody feels like you're leaving too far, it's okay. Because I feel like younger me would have responded so differently from how I'm responding right now. Because I would have been like, oh, okay. I would have like bent my back for these people. I would have been like, but we can make it work, or something. I would have just figured something out just because, I want to see these people. Because even the child that texted me, the 22-year-old, he inboxed me on Facebook. He's good looking. He is absolutely good looking. And I didn't tell him this, but I used to have the biggest crush, like, on his big brother. And he doesn't know this. He will never know this, or maybe he will. I don't give a fuck. But I was obsessed with his big brother. I don't know. Like, I thought he was Justin Bieber in my head. I don't know. Like, I had the biggest crush, and I remember the first time I ever saw him. We were in an event. I know, digressing, but we were in an event, and tulikuwa tumekuja na mat sisi. Unaona venye watu wanakomboleangwa mat nini, twendeni, whatever. We went. Nilishukia kwa window when I saw his brother. So when he texted me, I was like, okay, it's his brother. He's good looking. Maybe if I didn't have a chance with his big brother, I might have a chance with his small brother, okay? But turns out he's just a child, okay? He is just a child. And little me would have been like, I probably would have been down to go to like whatever he like wanted me to go to, just to smoke a joint, a spliff. And now it's like, why the fuck would you even think I would get dressed? Let me not even talk about that. I'm going to get Got to Be before the month comes to an end. I don't know where the money is gonna come from, but I will buy Got to Be before the month comes to an end. Period. My hair is not even. As you can see, there are some that are like starting to like lift. Some of my hair is like starting to lift and stuff like that. So what I do is I mix. If I had Got to Be, I would have just put Got to Be on top of this, but I don't have Got to Be. So the gel that I had, I'm gonna mix it with Got to Be and just generously put it on top like that. Heavy on the generous as well, guys. Heavy on the generous, okay? As you do this brush has two sides, so I like to go, one side is a soft side, the other side is a hard side. So the front part of my hair, I do it with like the soft side just to get everything. And then the other parts, I get it with like you see the alternation. This is the hard part, okay? This is the hard part. The places where I literally have no hair, my hairline is like screaming for help. That's where I use the brush. And that's what we have as of now, okay? What I do is I immediately rub this. Whew, I'm sweating. It's hot. I immediately rub this tightly. And then I go in with my do-rag. I put this so tight, my fucking head hurts. Let me just loosen that a little bit. But you want your head to actually like freaking hurt. Okay, so this is like the second layer. It's my do-rag. And then for the last time, just to make sure both the front and the back are like tight enough, I go in with a third layer. I have tried all sorts of different makeup. I've seen all sorts of makeup and have tried all sorts of makeup. The ones that you paint and then you put foundation, and then I've tried it all. I have tried it all. And this is the one that works for me. This is the gel that I use on my brows and on my whatever, just to make sure the brows are like have that uplifted look, which I really love. Like I'm seeing so much of it on social media and I love it. I love it. I love it. What I do is, when it comes to my brows, this part, the front part, I leave it the way it is. That's perfect. It's the way I want it to be. But this part, as you can see, there are parts of my brows where I have brows and some I don't have brows. What you want to do is take your brown brow pencil. I'm trying to get into brow gel, but I haven't bought brow gel. But let me tell you, when you use brow gel, you have to be absolutely precise. Otherwise, because that shit don't move. Once it's there, it's there. At least with pencil, you can like rub off whatever. So I use pencil. You can use any brow pencil, number 2. Any brow pencil, for as long as it's number 2. Number 2, okay? And I go in the places where I don't have. It's like shading, okay? It's like shading. We are not drawing, we are shading, okay? So you shade your brows. You shade. You don't draw. You fill them in, actually. And when you fill them in correctly, even before you like conceal, you can see the angle. You can see the brow has an arc. Like if I decide to like come out of the house with just brows that look like this, I can. I'm lying. I can't. If you're a beginner with makeup, just apply small quantities and then build up as you go, okay? Because there's no point of like, because when you put little you can add, but when you put a lot you can't take away. It's like putting so much salt in food, like you can't take it away. But if you put little, you know, you can pass around them salt shakers, whatever, okay? Period. I didn't even need to like, did you see me draw these eyebrows? No. Did you see me draw these eyebrows? No, I did not. And I know, I get it. Not everyone has bushy brows like me. I get it. But it's still not an excuse for you to draw your brows. It's not an excuse. You feel the brows in. You do not draw them. Period. Okay? Can you guys see how tiny my brush is? Can you see how small it is? You can, right? You can see how tiny it is? Okay. Because I don't have a million brushes. I don't have a million sponges. I don't have none of that. I use whatever the hell I want. I mean, I have. okay? I'm not yet where like I can use like whatever the hell I want. I just use whatever I have. Another thing, once you draw your brows, I have rubbed it a little, but if you can tell, this looks straight. It looks like there's a line here. You want to get rid of that. Okay, it's not cute. Walking around with like after you draw your brows and they look like this, it's like they're about to meet, and there's like no, no. What you do is What you do is you come like this and you blend it out. Blend the concealer out, okay? Like that. And imagine just like that, you're done with your brows. You are done with your brows. I have two types of primers. I have a water-based primer, and I have a moisturizing oil-based primer, and I have dry skin. So, and it's hot. Oof, I want this makeup to like stay on my face. So I'm gonna use both, a little bit of both. I'm gonna start with the water-based. When it comes to makeup, it's so like freaking important to like know your skin type and which products like work best for you, okay? That's like so important. And when you're applying primer, I like to focus my primer on like the places I sweat the most. That's where I put the primer, okay? So on my forehead, like it's so freaking hot, it's insane. On my nose, around here, and now everywhere else. You know, the ring finger is actually quite soft, so you use that like blend your products, to blend your like eyeshadow even. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I use the same concealer I used to conceal my brows, to conceal my acne scars. And then I spray. This is a combination of, I didn't even know this. I saw this on TikTok. Like TikTok teaches me so freaking much. I saw this, that you can use rose water as setting spray, and I was like, now what I'm going to do, because I don't trust that thing 100%, what I did is I diluted the rest of whatever that was left on this bottle. I diluted it with whatever that was left on my rose water bottle, and this is what I have. And every single time moving forward, every time I buy setting spray, I'm always going to dilute it with rose water. I don't care, it's gonna last longer. So see how easy that is to blend when you have like a damp working working surface. Yeah, still not satisfied. So another thing with makeup, don't put 2 dots of concealer and expect to look flawless. Even the girls that you see looking flawless on social media and whatever, they're caked up, bitch. And I want to stop cursing so much on my channel, because it's not cute. I know it's just not cute, okay? But the girls you see on social media who look so freaking good, you know, those makeup looks, it's still makeup, and a whole lot of it. So don't be stingy with yours. Honestly, guys, I'm so proud of my skin. Like, these acne scars were insane. And mind you, hata nikuisha zinaisha. Nikuisha zinaisha, by the way. It was worse. It was worse. Wena. It was worse. Okay? It was worse. But I swear by clove water, rose water, and star anise. Those 3 combinations, and don't throw away your cloves. Instead of like soaking my cloves in a different container and then rinsing it and putting the water in a water bottle, what I do is I just take the cloves and put it in the water, star anise in the water, my rose water, and I shake it and it stays there so that it marinates. As the days go, they marinate. Okay? they marinate, and they have done a good job, honestly. Like Rosewater has done a great job. Like my skin, and I also have a moisturizer that I use. I mean, not a moisturizer, but a cleanser, and it's amazing. Now, I used to like go directly with like my under eye and my contour and my everything, but I feel like that doesn't work out for me because I've tried it, and what I want, well, because it just doesn't give me the base that I want. So what I have realized that works for me is going in with my foundation just so that I can have a smooth base. Okay, I like a smooth base. So, and I don't like, I don't want to go in with too much product. That's enough. Let me do just a little pump like that. Okay, and just for a smooth application, some setting spray. Okay, so what happens is, instead of like, putting the foundation like on my eyes, like I avoid the eye area, and I also avoid my head, my forehead, my little airport. Okay, I avoid it because that's where I'm gonna place my contour. Okay, the forehead might get some, I know I put it like it shouldn't be. Don't put your foundation all the way. Okay, you just want to concentrate on like 3/4 of your face. You want to concentrate the product on like 3/4 of your face, your neck, of course. And don't forget your neck. Your neck, guys. Let me tell you guys, I was so active in high school. This is so random. I mean, not in high school, but in my school days. This is a certificate to me for reaching national levels at Nakuru. And I'm well traveled because of like school, by the way, guys. Nimeenda hadi Uganda. Hey, kwa boda kuna miraa, baby. Niliona kwa boda kuna. Ilikuwa Uganda ama TZ? I think ilikuwa Uganda. Yeah, ilikuwa Uganda. Hey, mimi kama ni kutravel, nime-travel. Not like around the country. Nime-travel around the country because of so you know, it's on my finals, my semi-finals. I remember like when I was in high school, most of them used to be like, we used to like go so far away in Abidi Tunalala. Even in primary school, with like, we used to like go and sleep in like people's high schools, and it used to be so much fun. Like a lot of colorism. I'm grown up with a lot of colorism. I'm not even gonna lie. Like the light-skinned girls always got, the front row seat. The light-skinned girls always like got, like the light-skinned girls always just had, they were always favored. Growing up, I've seen light-skinned girls being favored. So I, at some point, even like my skin color or whatever. And I know I'm digressing, but can't even imagine. I never used to like my skin color. Like, what? It took me traveling abroad to realize how gorgeous Black women are. Like, Black girls are shit. So I'm gonna go in with toffee. As you can see, I left literally this is, I didn't touch, okay? So that we could go in with toffee. Shit, that might be a lot. Let's see. But I like a very nice bright under eye. Okay, I'm gonna add just a little bit of like concealer, just a bright, like this one is like so freaking bright. Okay, I like to have something that looks like a buttonhole. I want this to be like very imedesha evil. So yeah, and then contour, and then blush. Okay, now hear me, I'm a little scared. It gets a little scary when it's like all this product on your face and it's like, girl. But this is what you do. The blending, the blending has to be blend. Like you have to blend. You have to blend. You have to blend until your arms fucking fall off, okay? Again, this works magic. I just spread my eyes. Why is it washing me like that? Shit. What the fuck? I even ended up getting concealer on like my shit. The fuck? Let's blend. I'm gonna start with like the contour and the blush and then work my way in. And since I had forgotten that this stupid lipstick dries out so fucking quickly, it's insane. So I should have started with this godforsaken lipstick that I'm gonna throw fucking away. Like, the fuck? It's always just ruining my makeup. Like, I need to get like a liquid blush. Anyway, it's fine. What happens with your contour is you take your contour all the way, okay? Now, with your concealer, you only want it like you literally just want a V, right? A V like this. So there's no need to drag product away from the V. I don't give a fuck if you need to draw a V on your face. Figure that shit out. But don't put this part. Don't do that. Just conceal here. You see there? That's where it matters. There. I just know this makeup is gonna eat. I just know this makeup is gonna eat. The only problem is I never like quite figure out like how many pumps I need to absolutely get rid of like my acne scars, but it's fine. Like, let me tell you guys, I'm like so fucking done with the bare minimum. Like, you have no idea. Like I have never been so done with the bare minimum the way I am now. Like, I'm so freaking done. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, for as long as niwe unanitaka utagaramia. Unanitaka na ugarami? Mi ukinitaka unagaramia. Kama utaki kugaramia, tembea. Jipe shughuli, okay? The line is too long and just unaleta jam. Unaget. Kama hauwezani na mimi na bado unaendelea kuangana na mimi, unaniletea jam kwa line. So ni utoke next, mwingine next. I try his luck. But waiting and just staying there and just bothering someone's girl, someone you're not ready for, someone you genuinely don't want to do shit for, it's unfair. If you're not gonna help this girl out, if you're not about to like make this girl's life better in any way, what business do you have still bothering this girl? What business do you have still talking to this girl? Like, I still have someone 5 years later, they're still bothering me. Like, I've given this person a chance multiple times. I literally, you guys already know that I'm single. I've been single for forever. I've never actually been in a relationship, okay? So I gave this nigga a chance when I was in campus. After campus, I literally traveled outside abroad and I came back. And I still, even when my instincts were against me, I still decided to give this nigga a chance. And he still fumbled me. And he's still bothering me. Like, and the fact that he still thinks I'm his type now is annoying. Like, the fact that anyone who's watching me on social media and they used to know me, the fact that you still think I'm your type, or you still think Nezengia box, or you, that is pissing me off. That is pissing me off. It feels like I've not grown enough. It feels like I'm not standing on business enough, because I'm not supposed to be anyone's type from my past. I'd call them exes, but they're not. Like, they're just people who They were just like niggas on my hit list or an itch I needed to scratch, whatever the fuck it wasn't a relationship, okay? So looking at people who are still like trying to hit me up and whatever the fuck it is, years later, even after I've like developed into like a grown ass woman, it's pissing me off. It will accept bare minimum Elisha. Like bare minimum, I just asa. Plus the economy is like, honestly guys, the economy venye inatupeleka mbio, like, yeah, the economy is like too high for you to be messing around with the nigga that doesn't do shit for you. Like seriously, the economy is like ridiculous, and you're still fucking with a nigga that doesn't do shit for you. Yeah, you're still getting excited by promises. Yeah, yeah. For me, let me tell you something. If someone says they're gonna do something for me, I do not give them my energy. I don't give them my energy until they do. Until you actually do something for me, you're not gonna see me. I'm not gonna pick up your calls. None of that. The only time you're going to see me is when you do shit for me. And I make that very clear. Like right now, I'm in a situation with someone. Let's just call it a situation, okay? And from day one, literally the first time this person ever spoke to me, I made it very, very clear. I'm materialistic. I like materials. I'm spoiled because I'm actually very, very spoiled. It might not, maybe sit well with most people because I always get asked how am I spoiled, and I don't come from a rich family, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. With the little coins my father had, he made sure he spoiled me. Like, I'm absolutely spoiled, and I don't like being told no. Even my mom knows it. Like, I've grown up being upset when I'm told no, to the point where now they have to do shit for me so that I can be happy. Okay, otherwise I'll go around pouting my mouth the whole day. Okay, so bare minimums over here don't fly. Do not fly, because by the utajiongelesha, you will absolutely talk to yourself. If you tell me that you're gonna do something for me and you expect me to still talk to you, now kuna kitu umenifanyia. You got jokes, okay? You got jokes. You got jokes. Period. Guys, I know I've said it so many times, but it's hard. So I'm gonna bake. And I've seen a lot of people that, are like, when I bake, I look like older than I actually am, and just for me, I just do what works for me. It doesn't make me look old. Nothing. Okay. Look at that. I knew this makeup would eat, honestly. Like, I genuinely knew this makeup would eat. I just knew it would eat. I just don't like the fact that it's not like full coverage. That's the only problem. It's like not full coverage. Like, what? What? Huh? Something I like to do is go in with this natural bronzer. Actually, no. Let me set my contour first, and then I can bronze up my face. Basically, everywhere you put cream, put powder. What if I've not been recording this whole time? I'm recording. You know what happened, guys? I decided since my back camera looks better than my front camera, I'm gonna be shooting with my back camera. But now I'm blind. you know, like I'm blind, I can't see. With the front camera you can see yourself, you can see what you're doing, you can see if the angles are right, you can. But with like a back camera, with like my back camera, I can't. I'm like absolutely blind. I just have to like come in front of the camera, set it up real quick, whatever, and then come back and, you know. But it's worth it. Put out the highest quality content I can put out. That's what I want to put out. If I can make it higher than it is, why not? So that's why I changed my camera, because I'm looking at 5 cameras right now. No, sorry, yeah, 5, 3 big ones and 2 small ones. And just in case anyone is curious, I use a Samsung A73, and I love this I love this Nini phone so much. By the way, I love this phone. Love this phone so much. So, you know, I was like, you know, if like I look so good with like a front camera, I should try and just this brows looks so good, guys. Like everything just looks so freaking good. So I was like, yeah, if I look so good with the front camera, I might as well just like use like the back camera. It probably has like a better you know. And I'm right, like I always am. Sometimes I find myself on the luxury side of TikTok, and it's like, yeah. Yeah, if I needed a reason, I found one. I have found one. I'm not settling. Like I was just scrolling on TikTok. Someone was like, you know, gifted a Lamborghini Urus. You know, it's like I just and it's fire. Like it's, of course a Lamborghini is fire, but it was so, the color was amazing. Like, and then you want to tell me I'm going to settle? Eh? You want to tell me I'm going to settle? Like every time I go on social media and I see, I don't care if these people are faking it or not. I don't care. Excuse me. I don't care if there's a downside to dating wealthy men. I want all of this. All of that, I want it. Like honestly, I would rather cry in a Lamborghini, a Urus SUV, okay? On my way to like God knows where to vacation because I'm upset, okay? All right? And then pass through all the Hermes stores, Chanel stores, and just by the time I'm done with the last Chanel store, my anger and my frustration will be over. Will be over. And I'll be back to, I swear, I would rather that. I would rather that, because you can't tell me I'm going to struggle with a broke man. No. No. Even if he's loyal, no, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm gonna go with my natural bronzer. I use this because of how light it is. Like, this is just like, and it's a little bit shiny. I use it like just like setting powder. Yeah. I use it like for like setting my face. All the places that I did not like put powder, and just removing the excess powder on my face. The girls who are more developed got more attention from primary school, high school, even now, even in my country. Like me being a petite girl, there are not so many chances. I mean, there are not, let's just be honest. Tunaweza keti hapa tudanganyane, but kama tunaambiana ukweli, mtu mwenye akona nyash, majigi zime, yeah, that is the one that always gets the men. That one. And I'm not saying all the men. Kuna men that, because if I say that, then who have I been dealing with? You know, so of course there are men. Everyone has a preference, okay? But in my country Kenya, huku hata muniingililia aje juu mnapenda kuniingilia sana kwa comment section. Ni ukweli. So even when I was like growing up, I wasn't like really confident. You'd think I would be, but I wasn't. Like you'd think I am, but I pretended that I was pretending. Yeah. I think I pretended for such a long time. I actually became confident. I think that's what happened. Like I've been pretending all my life that I'm confident, I'm confident, I'm confident, but my confidence was really tied to how people thought of me. Like my confidence was really tied. Like how does this person think of me? Am I good enough? Am I this? Am I that? Like I was always looking outwards, seeking validation, okay? But I think I've done it for so long that now I have, you know, when you pretend for so long in a kunini too. So I have been pretending nimekuwa confident till now. I'm now confident. Like it's not an act. It's not that you think you're bad, you think you're all that. I don't think. It's not an act. I know. It's because I've grown up being the exception. Instead of looking back, I was always the exception. I was always the flavor to like everything. Like that's why even the friends that I made ended up sticking with my friendship for those years that we were in those institutions, because I had something in me. You get me? But now it's like, now I'm like so freaking confident. It's like, you know, I love my skin, I love my body. And also when you start working out, it's like I realized I don't blend my my contour properly. But yeah, you see now. So now I'm like really just, I have my days. I'm not gonna cap. I have my days. I have my days when I feel like okay. You know? But I don't stay there for a long time. Because when you stay in shit for a long time, it stops smelling, okay? It stops smelling, it dries out, and you just unakaa tu uko na mavi zako. So you just bounce back. I just bounce back from shit. And like I told you guys, I don't like there's a way I don't blend out my contour properly. So let me just do that. I like it to be defined. Don't get me wrong. I like that definition, okay? I like it. But we don't want harsh lines, right? Shit. This makeup looks so good. Like it looks so good, honestly. I really hope it looks good from there. Because from here, it really does look good. My eyebrows ate. I've seen people that spray their face and then they put nini highlight. Honestly, I'm so happy I discovered that I could use rose water as setting spray, cuz what do you, like setting spray is anywhere between 1500 to 2000, if not 2500, okay? So if I can actually use setting spray is amazing. So that means if my setting spray stays for a year, which it does, it can stay for 2 years. And I don't care about that, the 12-month rule, okay? There's usually a 12-month rule where if you've stayed with the product for more than a year, you throw it away. That rule does not apply here. We throw away products that are over. We don't throw away products just because we people are throwing away products. You throw away products only when you don't need them, okay? Only like when, I don't know, but I've never like thrown my products. I give away, I don't throw. Even my mom gives away. I think also just growing up with like a Muslim family, there's something we call hisraf. So hisraf is basically just like having so much you are not using it well, okay? So we don't do that over here, you know? I guess I'm just glad I didn't grow up with much. I mean, I'm not, I'm lying. If I had a rich daddy, I would be, somewhere vacationed. Okay? Somewhere vacationed. Anyway, so I'm gonna put some highlight. I told you guys, I'm wearing a pair of glasses. I'm not even playing. I'm wearing my madigaga zangu za welding. Hizo madigaga za welding, hizo ndizo navaa hizo. Hizo za welding, hizo ndizo navaa. You guys don't know how much I love those glasses, by the way. And I wear them because most people look at me different. Like, I like ruffling feathers. Like, I like walking around and people just being like, who the fuck does that bitch think she is? Who the fuck? Because most people just look at dressing well like, it's a crime. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. Kama mimi nikiwaambia nimeenda kununua majani, nimetumwa majani tao, majani chai bro. Sawa, nimetumwa majani chai. But since naenda tao and I haven't been to town in a while, why not look cute, I might run into like, well, I can't run into my future husband because sijai kutana na mzungu thika, by the way. Wazungu wanakuanga thika kweli. Sijai kutana na mzungu thika. I'm just being honest, okay? I'm just being honest. Okay? I've never met a mzungu in thika, so I don't know. But I might meet a placeholder for him and just live a soft life. Let me tell you guys. If it's not a soft life, I don't want it. Like, if a man is not coming into my life to give me a soft life, just stay the fuck away. Like, the economy is hectic. Everything is just hectic. Being a girl is hectic. And then you want to tell me I'm going to entertain a man that's not coming here to make my life better? Like, am I sick in the head? Am I okay? Am I a-okay? Alright? So I'm done and I'm so freaking happy. Let me just come and just maybe do my edges and then my lips as well. So I'm gonna remove this and see how this. And please don't do your edges after you do your makeup. Make sure you do your edges before, okay? And the craziest part is I usually don't see this side of my face. I usually don't see this side of my face because I don't even know why. Honestly, more than anything, like honestly, more than anything, a dressing table was just like shit. My shit on the table, you guys in front of me, a nice mirror. That sounds just so amazing with like my amazing closet behind me. Like, it's just my vibe. Because right now, the lighting is, I struggle, I am struggling. But I am blessed. That's something I have to say. Even though life be lifing, God be Godding, okay? God be doing his thing. God be doing his thing. Honestly, guys, I have so much anxiety because I'm about to leave the house. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm just gassing myself in my head, like, because I'm pretty, I know how to dress, I do my makeup so well, so of course I'm gonna get stares, but that doesn't mean that I'm okay with it, like, or I can, like, it doesn't make me happy. Like, if it was up to me, I would probably just walk around invisible. I don't like it. Honestly, I don't like it. And it's crazy because when I travel outside the country, like I went to like this country, I was in Qatar, and let me tell you, that country, if you want to end up in jail, play with their women. Play with their women. Sawa. So like there, like people are like, akuna snap. And I used to get bored. I'll be honest. Like I missed their attention, not from men, not just from like random men, but from like wealthy men, okay? Because Uko is just wealth. Like I miss Qatar because of the simple fact that I just would see a G wagon whenever I would see a Rolls Royce, whenever I would see a Lamborghini, whenever. I miss that. What did I want to say? Oh yeah, so there isn't like a lot of, catcalling and none of that. Like everybody's just minding their own. Everybody's just minding their own. It's so safe. If you get lost, like the police take you back home. The police are like driving Porsche. They're driving V8s. They're not driving Porsches, sorry. They're driving Audis, Q7s. They have V8s. Mostly those two, V8s and Q7s. And he's taking you home. Akikupatia tu mamistari hapo. By the time I got lost, and a police officer took me home, and then he was in a Q7. Tunakuja tukipiga story. It's fun. Even though ni mechi tu. So unajua mimi najuanga tu. Let me tell you, I'm not even gonna cap. Every single time a man starts talking to me, najuanga tu. Huyu ni mechi tu anataka. So hata wewe, in that moment, what do you want? Because you've already established what they want. Let me tell you, hata ujidanganye miaka ngapi, hata uko umekutana na nani, hata uko, a man will always want what's between you. Sasa ni wetu ukwe mjanja, baby. Ni wetu ukwe mjanja, useme, since he wants this and I'm willing or I'm not willing to give it to him, he's gonna have to do this to get it. Just that fucking simple. Okay? But yeah, I just loved being outside the country so freaking much. Like, what? I used to have potentials. God, the dates I used to go to. Hata si chochi, baby. Hata si hapa tuweke nitasemaje makofia. We're putting the cap aside. Like I used to like really pull very men of class, men of caliber. Like I remember I used to be sent black cars because Kenya haina black cars. I don't know kama iko nayo. Maybe I'm not in the sina the app, but Bolt yangu hainileteangi black cars. Maybe Uber has black cars. I don't know. But miss tumiangi Uber, I use Bolt. But majua kuna Bolt. I think I didn't even know maybe ati Bolt is a Kenyan nini. Majua kuna Bolt. So I realized that there's something called black cars. Like they are like nini it's just like you pay higher because of the comfort and whatever, yeah? So I used to be sent for black cars to come pick me. Oh shit. It was the time of my life. Even like if it's not a black car, someone has drivers that come pick me. I remember I was in this situation with like this old man. The only problem with him is that he traveled a lot and he really didn't want a girlfriend. He was just wasting my fucking time. But he used to like send me black cars. Black cars. Like his driver is like, he used to like have a driver who'd like pick me up in like a Cadillac. And let me tell you, to me that is a fucking big deal. Especially where I come from, that's a fucking big deal. Because let me tell you, you say even $1, the kind of man in my, even $1 to go and see him, nothing. Yani, My experience dating Kenyan in Kenya is terrible, regardless of whether I'm dating a Kenyan or not. Like, it's just been terrible. Like, I'm coming from being sent for black cars and I'm being picked up in like luxurious vehicles because, yo, let me tell you, when I was dating in Qatar, I was not even playing. I never dated Kenyan men. I never entertained Kenyan men ever. I entertained Arab men, white men, mostly Arab men. They were polite, they were nice to me. I kind of feel like they just wanted to like fulfill their kink, whatever the fuck. But it was good, okay? It was good. Whatever the fuck I came back to now is just not it. And I'm looking for my glasses because the look is done and I'm happy with it. Turned out great. This is such a good, you know, makeup look, and I know the eyes look like, girl, who did it and why. But I'm wearing glasses, I told y'all. So where are they? Because I need to be arahia, arahia, arahia. This is me with glasses. I know it makes a lot of sense now. This is what I was talking about, because if I literally like do my lashes, like I'm not gonna be able to like do these glasses. Let me just wipe them. I love these glasses so freaking much. They give me very Kim Kardashian look. Like they give me that Kim look and I love it. I really do. So, and you can't see me, but I can see you. You can't even like, you see, like you can't even, the way like someone might be from like my side and try and peep inside, they can't. That's why I love these glasses. Okay, that's why I love these glasses so freaking much. That's done, guys. I am so happy that with this makeup look, now I have finally established like what works for me and what doesn't, and moving forward, this is how I'm going to be doing my makeup. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love each and every person that just takes their time to come and watch my videos. I hope you guys also learn a thing or two. I really hope you do. And I'm happy that the family is growing. I genuinely am so happy to just grow my channel. And yeah, the goal is 10 million subscribers. So in case you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would appreciate it if you did give this video a big thumbs up and tell your friend, tell your friend, tell your friend, tell your friend, and to come and watch this video, baby. I'm gonna be teaching y'all deets. Okay, this video has deets y'all have seen, right? So, and I have a lot more of this amazing, exciting videos coming your way, and you don't want to miss it, right? So make sure you subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Follow me on all my social media platforms: Instagram, Snapchat, even though I'm not active, leave alone Snapchat, TikTok, and you can also follow me on Facebook. So let's chat, let's connect, let's make some money. If you got some money to make, let's make some money, okay? And I'll see you guys in my next amazing videos. Enjoy the slow-mos.